Hi, Namaste, gentle yoga. That is what we are going to do today. So, what we need for the class is if you have one or two cushions, you can have a cushion. And I have got, of course, if you want a towel, have a towel handy. And either a strap or even belt or shawl, anything. So, these are all modifications we can do. To explain to you about today's class, first of all, we are going to do gentle yoga. Some of you, if you are not able to sit down in your cross-legged position, have some modification. The first modification I can give you is if your knee is not coming down like that, you can sit in a cushion. It helps you to keep the knees down, or you can be in any other position on your heels. You can sit like this, or even keeping a cushion behind, sliding it under. This makes you feel very comfortable. Also helps you to keep the spine nice and straight. You can have any modification of your choice. So before we start the class, wear something loose so that your body feels comfortable to move around. Just notice if you have had a meal. So make sure you are practicing after 2 hours so that your stomach is empty. Always hydrate yourself before the class, maybe 1 or 2 hours before the class. Have sufficient water so that your body is hydrated. That is all required for this class. And we will be doing a few breath work, and also we will be moving through seated poses and also standing poses. So in the beginning of the class, if any of you are struggling to sit down like this, you can always use a chair. Try to use the chair without the arm so that it is easy for you to move around. Alright, so let's see how we can do this class. Enjoy the sequence, keep your mind focused on the practice always. So sitting tall with that erect spine, be aware of the spine. And gently roll the shoulder back. Few moments to ground yourself. So what you need to do is gently close your eyes. So that cut you off from the external world, help you to divert your attention inward. Take a moment to observe the body. Observe your breath. Not to judge anything, just to feel that breath moving evenly and check in with your body, how the body feels. And slowly bringing your awareness inward, detaching from the external world. After a few breaths, you can feel the mind calm, body relaxing. And slowly bring awareness back to your breath. And finding that rhythmic pattern of breathing. Allowing the breath to be the foundation of the practice. And gently open your eyes. Yes. We'll start focusing on the breath before we start with the asanas or moving our body. So what we need to observe is that nice long inhale and exhale. So before we go in for any pranayama practice, let's stabilize our breath. So just take a moment to inhale full and exhale slow and complete. Few times. During this time, you can also count 5 counts in and then about 6 counts exhale. So I will guide you through that. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the pace of the breath. Continue. And as you inhale, feel the chest expanding until the collarbone, you're feeling the breath. And slowly exhaling through the nose. Inhale full. And exhale full and complete. A few more of this. Warming up your breath. One more last time. And full breath out. Yes. So let's go in for another practice of pranayama. Here we are going to do Bhramari breathing. So you're going to inhale through your nostril. As you exhale, you're going to make a humming sound coming from the throat. So inhaling full and exhaling through the nostril itself with that humming sound. So we have a hand gesture for this pranayama. You're going to keep your index finger on the forehead, middle finger on the corner of your eyes, other fingers touching on the cheek, and your thumb pressing onto the ear. So gently pressing onto those points. You're going to inhale full and exhale. Inhale full. Exhale. Continue in the same pattern a few more times. So as you are exhaling, you're going to press the fingertips onto those points so that you can feel the vibration into the center of the brain. Vibrating your head, your neck, your shoulders, and feeling the vibration throughout the body. Continue a few more times. This can be practiced about 9 times. For a whole practice of 15 minutes or 1 hour, 9 times of this practice will help you to kind of activate that immunity, your glands, allowing the hormones to be balanced. So a lot of benefits for this practice. Continue. So depending on the expansion of the breath, your ability to breathe in and out. So you're going to elongate that inhale and elongate that exhale. So it is not to follow with anybody else. You have to find the rhythm of your breath and stick with that. Maybe 2 more of this. Inhale full. One more last time. And relax your hand. So that is your Bhramari breathing. Now we are going to do Anilom, Vilom. So alternate nostril breathing to balance the both hemispheres of your brain. So this will also allow you to intake oxygen and circulate the oxygen throughout the body. And this is also a very calming pranayama. If you have issues with your sleep, then it's a great practice for you to do before you go to your sleep. So let's see how we can do that. You're going to use your right hand to close your right nostril. Use your right thumb. Your index finger and middle finger to be kept on your third eye or your forehead. Use your ring finger, right ring finger, to close the left nostril. So this pranayama works like this. You always start from the left nostril. You're going to inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. You're going to inhale through the right. close the right, and exhale through the left. That is one round of breath. So likewise, you can do several rounds. So smooth inhale and smooth exhale. As you keep practicing, you will be able to do it effortlessly. Your shoulders are not moving. If your elbow or your arm is hurting, you can place your other hand to support. Now keeping that mind really focused on the in-breath and the out-breath. And also to keep your mind calm, you can focus your inner eye into your third eye. So you're rolling your eye and bringing your focus on your third eye will help you to keep your mind calm as you're doing this practice. So continue with the practice. You can do the pranayama as itself in the morning or evening or any time you have, and do the other part of the practice in a different time. That is also an option for you to do. Whenever you are doing the pranayama, take at least 10 to 15 minutes and then continuously do the pranayama, and then in between each change, when you change the exercise, always take a few normal breaths before you switch to the next pranayama. Few more of this. Anilom, Vilom. So once you find that steady inhalation and exhalation, you can slowly feel that breath evening out. You will find the rhythm. One more in the same pattern. You can relax your hand. Normal breath to stabilize your breath. Okay. So let's start with our practice. Now let's move our joints a little bit and also do some asanas. As you are moving through the asanas, I will explain to you the benefit of it. Keep the mind focused on your breath. Even if you get your breath wrong slightly, it is okay. So let's start. So moving your neck and finding some movement on your neck and shoulders, tucking your chin in. So feel as if you're holding something between the chin and your throat, and chin up as you inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin in. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Next time, exhale, hold. Inhale, lift the chin up, look up. Inhale, come back to center. Now gently circle your neck, drop your chin. Slowly turn the head in clockwise. 3 times to one side. Inhale as you lift up and exhale as you come down. And reversing the direction to the right. Inhale. Exhale as you come back. Inhale. Exhale. One more last time. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center and look up. Now for the shoulder and the cervical spine and the upper back, and it will also help you to open up into your shoulders. Take both your hands, interlace the fingers and place your hands behind the head. Really open up your chest, look up, feel that your center of the chest is lifting up as you look up. So you're arching your back. Exhale, elbows coming together, round your back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Next time, hold it there. As you hold, Keep on breathing. Don't stop your breath. Exhale. Slowly come back down. Tuck your chin. Elbows together. Keep breathing. Feeling the stretch on the back of your neck. Your mid back, upper back. Inhale. Come back. And exhale. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Now, only for the lateral flexion of the spine and twist, and then we will move on with the other exercise. Inhale, reach both your hands up, extend. Exhale, bring your left hand to the side, walk your hands slightly away and reach your right hand over. The general tendency is when you are doing this, you are going to look down. So, keep the neck neutral, look forward, or if it's possible for you, you can turn your head and look up. Do not allow the right shoulder to come down, keep it onto the side. Really feeling the stretch on the right side of the body. Inhale, slowly lift both your hands up, reach up and exhale, right hand down, reach your left hand over. The reach is very important, only then you will feel the stretch. Pressing the opposite hip down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more last time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your hand. Good. For the twist, inhale, reach both your hands up. Bring your left hand onto the right knee. Take your right hand behind. Press the hand, lift the chest up and twist and gaze back as much as you can. Really feeling the spine twisting. Twisting from the waist. Inhale, lift both your hands up. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more last time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Inhale, reach both your hands up, interlace the fingers, press the hand away, stretch your spine, pressing the sitting bone down, look up. Exhale, release your hand and relax. And straighten both your legs. Slowly straighten your legs. Yes. So what you're feeling when you're straightening the leg is normal. So it says when the body is stretching, it takes time for you to get into the normal shape of your muscles. So you feel that tightness when you're straightening the leg. It's absolutely fine. Moving the head, moving your leg, shaking it off. Yes. Now from here, you're going to do some hip related work. For that, you're going to take your left foot and place it inside of your right thigh. Keeping the other leg straight, flexing the foot, pointing the toe up. Keeping the hands onto the side. Inhale, lift both your hands up, reach up. Exhale, slowly bring your hands down, almost touching down. If you are here, no problem. Keep the spine long, stay. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. This time you stay there. If you're not able to touch your leg or your toe, keep your hands on the side. Extend your spine and relax your belly. Feel the stretch throughout the back of the body and also the stretch on the hip as you open your left hip externally. So you're stretching the muscles around the hip and also stretching through the back of the body. 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift both your hands up and exhale, release. Relax. Straighten your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Let's do the opposite side. Taking your right foot, placing it onto the left inner thigh. Again, keeping the leg straight. Reach your hand up, extend. Exhale 3 times, you're going to fold forward. Exhale full. Inhale, reach. Extend your spine. So you're also working on the spine every time. You're folding in, you're stretching through the back of the body. Inhale, you're stretching your spine, stretching the side of the body. Exhale. Inhale. And also you're working on the muscles around the waist. Bring your hand down. This time you're going to stay here at any point of time. I won't recommend you to pull yourself forward too much, or if you can't reach, always you can use the strap and reach and hold. If not, just stay and feel the stretch and breathe into the sensation. Few breaths. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly release the strap, reach your hand up, and exhale, slowly release. Straighten your right leg. Shake, shake, shake. Move the knees around. Alright, let's do Bharadwajasana. You're going to take your left leg backward and your right leg in. You can place the foot inside. For the final pose, in the advanced sequence, you keep this leg on top, but you can stay as it is. If this is not making you feel good, you are most welcome to sit on a cushion and do the same practice. You're going to spread both your hands to the side. You're going to take your right hand behind you. Place it down. If you cannot reach onto the opposite side, place it down and press your left hand onto the right knee. Extend your spine and twist and gaze back. This is a good pose because you have an internal rotation of the hip and the external rotation of the hip. So if you are struggling to sit in the cross-legged position, this will give you mobility into your hips, stretch on your hips, twisting on the spine, and also activating your hormones, your glands, immunity. You're squeezing your organs. One more deep breath. And next inhale, you can raise both your hands up, reach both your hands up, and exhale, release. So before you go out of this pose, one time, reaching both your hands up, extend, and as you exhale, reach forward. This is very comforting in this position to lean forward. Walk your hand forward, keep the spine long, and slowly fold forward. Really feels good here, keeping your mind calm. So anytime you're holding on to the pose, stay connected with your breath. Find that even breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe 3 breaths. Or if you wish to, you can stay for a long time. And slowly lift the chest up and simply walk your hand back. You can do the same onto the other side, sitting onto the cushion itself, or you can remove the cushion, or if you want to try using the cushion, use the cushion, no problem. Shake it off. To the opposite side, taking your right leg behind. This gives you a nice stretch on the quadriceps also, opens and alleviates any pain on the knee and give you flexibility on the knee as well. Taking your left foot inside, sitting tall, making sure both your sitting bone is pressing down even if you are sitting in the cushion. Spread your hands to the side, taking your left hand behind, right hand over towards your left knee. Place your left hand behind and twisting. Few breaths here. So as you're twisting, you're gazing backward through the corner of the eye. Also exercising your eye, twisting your spine, bringing your abdomen and the organs in the opposite side. Twisting and stretching the muscles diagonally running through the body. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, slowly bring both your hands over. And as you exhale, touch the finger and slowly walk your hand forward and fold forward. So whenever you are folding forward in this position, if you have the habit of rounding, try to avoid that. If you are rounding your back, only come back to that extent. You are keeping the spine straight and stay straight, so that you are hinging from the right place. You are not rounding. Rounding the back is not going to help you with your spine. You are stressing your spine in a wrong way. So keep the spine long, stay here. Or if it is allowing you to go forward, go forward. It is very comforting, relaxing, calming pose. Next inhale, chin up, and slowly walk your hand back. Beautiful. And slowly straighten both your legs and shake it off. One more last bit here before you go for the other sequence. You can either sit onto the block or bolster itself, not a problem. You're going to bring your feet in. This is very important pose, Baddha Konasana or Tittaliyasana. So keeping that external rotation of the hip and also keeping the feet in and also stretching through the pelvic floor muscle, the cross section from down. So this is very beneficial for you. Sitting up tall, start moving your knees up and down. It helps you to stretch your hips, your waist, and also gives you more mobility into your hip joints. That is what it does. Relaxing your shoulders. And a few more times if you wish to. If not, just stop flapping. Take both your hands behind, press the hand behind, roll the shoulder back, really open up your chest and activate the inner thigh and gently press the knees down as much as you can. Hold a few breaths here. So you can feel that expansion of your chest as you inhale. As you exhale, pull the pelvic floor in, activating your pelvic floor muscle, your lower belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more long inhale and exhale. Now release your hand, bring both your hands forward. You can stay here or slowly lean forward. This gives you a nice stretch through the back of the body. Elbows are pointing to the side. In some schools of yoga, they ask you to keep your elbow in. If that is more comfortable for you, you can do that and lean forward. And anytime you're stretching, notice, bring your awareness to that area where you're feeling the sensation. And breathe and allow that breath to dissolve the sensation. And then find the relaxation as you stay. One more deep breath. Next inhale, slowly lift yourself up, come back. You can bring both your knees together, hug your knees and rest your forehead only. So extend your legs, move your knees, shake it off and relax. So that was our initial sequence. Now we are going for a standing sequence, which is your basic sun salutation. This will help you to warm up your body also, and also it gives you some stretches on your hips. So you're going to stand up from this position, rolling the shoulder back and down and coming to the front of the mat. So before you start the sun salutation, the first pose itself is very important. Standing tall, toes touching each other, heels slightly apart, tilting your tailbone under, roll the shoulder back and chin is parallel to the mat. Rounding through the feet and really extend. Press down through the feet and extend through the spine. Hands can be onto the side, rolling your shoulders back. Take a moment here in the Tadasana. So we will be doing only very slow rounds of sun salutation. So that will also help you to come into your standing poses. One more deep breath. Next inhale, slowly lift both your hands up. If you can touch the hands together, touch the hands. If not, just keep your hands straight. Gently find an arch on your back and look up. Exhale, hinging from the hip. If you are not able to touch down, you can keep your hand on the shin. If there is pain on your lower back, bend your knee slightly and tilt your tailbone backward. Hold here. This will be your forward fold or Uttanasana. Some of you can go down deeper. Bring your hands down. Inhale and take your left leg back. Left knee comes down, pushing the hip down so that you feel the opening into your hips and also stretching your right glute, your left quadricep and your left hip flexor area. Exhale here. Inhale, take your right leg back. This is an optional pose. If you are not able to come into this plank pose, you can bring the knee down. Keep your body straight in that diagonal line with your body. Hold. Exhale, push the hip backward. Bend your elbow, slowly go down. If this is not possible for you, you can bring your hip down, come down completely. Inhale, slowly lift the chest up into Bhujangasana. Keep the elbow closer as much as possible. Extension of the spine, look up. Exhale, curl your toe and slowly lift up into your downward facing dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you are here, observe there are a lot here in this pose itself. Pressing the heels firmly down if possible. If your heels are lifting up, that means you're tight on your hamstring or the lower back. You can micro bend your knee and push the hip upward. That gives you an extension of the spine. Few times you can walk your heels up and down. Just stretch through the back of the body. Keep steady breath here. Wherever you are, just enjoy moving your leg around, feeling a stretch through the back of the body. And press both your heels. And from here, if you're straight away, you're finding it difficult to take your leg forward, bring the knees down, and take your left leg forward. So the first, we took the left leg back, we are taking the left leg forward. Inhale, push the hip down and look up. Exhale, take your right leg forward slowly and come into your Uttanasana again. Always take the modification which is right for you. Inhale, slowly lift both your hands up, arch your back and look up. You can keep your hands separate, look up. Exhale, bring both your hands back into the heart center or onto the side of the body. So that is half sun salutation. So let's complete it to the right side. Standing in the same position, you can have the hand on this side. Inhale, lift both your hands up. Exhale, fold. Take the option which is right for you. Inhale, take your right leg long way back, right knee down. Gently press the hip down, arching your back, look up. Exhale here. Inhale, take your left leg back. Modify the plank if you need to, bring the knee down. Exhale, tilt your hip back, chest and chin down. Or all the way down. Inhale, lift up, roll the shoulder back, elbow close to the body. Exhale, curl your toe, bend your knee and slowly push the hip back and down. 3 breaths here. If your heels are lifting up, no problem. Always be aware you need to press the heels down so that you stretch the back of the body and stretch the muscles which are tight for you. Or always when you come into this, move your heels up and down so that you stretch the back of the leg. Now from here you're going to take your right leg forward, modify it, bring the knees down and take your right leg forward. This makes it easy for you to move. Keep pushing the hip down, look up. Exhale, take your left leg forward and fold forward. Modify it again, hinging from the right place. Inhale, sweep both your hands up, reach up, find a nice arch. Exhale, bring both your hands onto the heart center. So that is one round of sun salutation. We can do one more if you need to, or we can go for the next. Okay. So if you want to repeat the same sun salutation several times, the same sequence, you can repeat. So now from here, you're going to move on to a few standing exercises, or also the basic poses, standing poses. So in the standing poses, balancing is very important. So to find the balance, you have to come into a straight aligned body, your feet right below the hip. So when you look down, your hip bone and your feet should be in one single straight line, standing tall. Now if you are leaning to one side, adjust yourself, make sure you are standing straight. And then slowly transfer the weight onto the opposite one leg. So this time your right leg and soften your left leg. And lift your left leg up, point your toe. You can be here, you can be spreading the hands to the side, hold it here, stay for a few breaths, point the toe down, left toe down, so that you will find the balance. And release. We're release your hand. To the opposite side, so you are going to shift the body weight onto the left foot and slowly lifting your right leg up. Keep the knee in alignment, point the toe down, spread the hands to the side, so that becomes your balance. Few breaths and slowly down. Again to the opposite side, this time you're going to shift the body weight to the right, lift your leg up, keep your hands on your hip, place your foot onto the right thigh. Placing it here. If that is too difficult for you, place your foot here or maybe this way. What is right for you for today? So just stay as you are. Don't judge yourself. Okay, so start with here and then slowly lift the leg up, or if it's possible for you, try out this. To start with, hands onto the heart center, or once you find the balance, keep steady gaze and slowly release your hand. Reach both your hands over the head if it's allowing you. As you press the hands together, extend your spine and open the knee to the side. Keep gazing at one steady point. Count in your mind, maybe 5, 4, 3, 2. Relaxing your face and slowly release your hand. Taking the knee forward and releasing it. And gently shake it off. To the opposite side, transferring the weight onto the left foot, release your right leg. And slowly place the foot wherever it is comfortable for you. Or try out pressing it on the thigh. As you press on the thigh, thigh is pressing back. Opening the knee to the side, opens your hip, and also keep that glute nice and engaged. Hands onto the heart center, find the balance, keep steady gaze, look at one single point and don't change the focus. And slowly release your hand, concentrating onto that point, lifting both your hands up, reaching up, extending through the spine as you come into the final pose. And count for 4, 3, 2, and slowly release your hand. Bring both your hand back into the chest, turn the knee and place it on. Relax, shake, shake, shake. Now you're going to keep your feet wide, hands onto the side, lifting, inhale, lift both your hands up. So your feet is parallel, feet is in line. You're going to turn your right toe towards your right side and bend your right knee and sinking your hip into your warrior 2 position. It's a nice hip opener and also strong pose. Keep the knee aligned, keep the weight onto the left outer edge of the foot. Your left toe is pointing towards your side. It's a lateral pose, so your hip is open. You feel flat here, as if you are in between 2 pieces of flat, really flat. If your hip is not level, level your hip. And gaze towards your right fingertip. Turning the head. Stay for 5 breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, you're going to reverse the warrior pose. You're going to bring your left hand down. Take your right hand up. This gives you a nice stretch throughout the left side of the body. Keeping the lower part of the body in the same position and gently gaze up. Every exhalation, you can slide your left hand down and look. Inhale, come back to center and straighten the knee and turn the toe. And relax your hand. To the opposite side, turn the left toe towards your left side. Bend your left knee. Weight of the right foot onto the outer edge. Keep more distance if you need to. If you have the flexibility to bring your thigh parallel, which is your final pose, you can come into that. If you're not able to do that, stay where it is comfortable for you. Spread your hands to the side and sink your hip down. And look towards your left fingertip and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right hand down and left hand over. Reach, really feeling the stretch. When you are coming into this position, your peace warrior pose, don't straighten the knee. So keep the hip pressed down and reach your hand up. So that gives you a nice stretch through the side of the body. And also here you're working on the waist, the center part of the body, keeping that leg nice and strong. Now make sure that you're not bringing the knee inward. Point the knee towards your second toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back, straighten the knee, turn the toe, and slowly walk your leg in. One last bit here, keeping the feet wide. Hands can be on the hip. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach both your hands up, extend, weight onto the outer edge of the feet, and as you exhale, push the hip backward, bring both your hands down. Wherever it can reach to start with, and then observe the body. Pushing the hip backward, start bending the elbow and fold forward. So this is yin and yang. So your legs are staying strong and the upper body is just dangling down, draping down. So relaxed upper body. So observe that. That's the most important here. It's a great pose for your hips. This is what you need for the modern day lifestyle. Sitting for a long time really helps you to open up into your hips, nourish the hip joints and relieve any pain and also give you a lot of mobility into the hips. Keep breathing. You can breathe nice and easy. Inhale full, exhale. Others, you can go further. You can take both your hands behind and try to reach slightly more, getting the crown of the head down and stay here. So you can see that the weight is onto the outer edge of the feet. See, my ankle is stretching from outer side. All these are very beneficial. You're feeling the stretch throughout the legs. Your upper body is just draping down into a half inversion. You can feel the blood flow into your brain, into your face, bringing radiance into the face. One more deep breath here. And slowly walk your hand, come back. Inhale. Slowly lift up. Keep your hands on your hip and slowly walk in it. So same pose if you wish to. You can use a block. You can keep the block in front and then you can do the same if you have a block or cushion. If you're not able to bring your hand down, keep your hand onto the block and you still can do the same pose. So making sure when you are folding forward, your back is not rounded. You are hinging from the hip, pushing the hip backward and slowly go down and stay here. If you are here, not a problem, just stay here. Take the benefit of the pose, keep breathing. You can also adjust the height if you have the block. And slowly, 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 as you keep practicing, you can bring your hand down and then slowly walk the hand between the legs. Alright, coming back up into your standing position. Let's give our body a nice stretch after that. Warrior pose, standing tall. Feet slightly closer to this time. Raise both your hands over the head. Interlace the fingers and press the hand away. As you inhale, lift both your heels up and slowly lift and reach up. Stay and slowly lower down. You can place your hand on the head 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hold and exhale. Relax. Release your hand. Roll the shoulder back, feet wide. And then this is another essential hip opening pose. So if you can do this, do this. If not, you can straight away lie down on the back. So in this position, there are certain variation you can do. So I will explain to you because it is so essential. It is good to practice this. So slowly go down. If you're not able to go down straight away, come into whichever position you are and then block a small chair or a stool behind. Open the knees to the side. It can be here. If the problem for you is the ankle flexibility, there's a great way to adjust that. Placing another mat or a blanket below the heel, like that. This way also you will be able to come out to this position, Malasana. It's a great hip opening position. Bringing your hand forward and slowly pressing the elbow onto the knee helps you to find a nice stretch on your hips. Few breaths here. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale. Every day if you do this, you will find the opening into your hips and also give you enough stretch, and then eventually you will be able to sit down without any modification. This way. And from there, slowly release. Straighten both your legs. Shake your knees. Now, before you go for the complete lying down positions, you're going to sit firmly onto the ground, keeping both your hands onto the side for your Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Pressing both your hands onto the side. If you want to use a towel or a strap in this position, you can use. Even a towel will help you. I will show you sitting in the other direction so that you can see very well. So it's very important to keep your spine nice and straight here. Tilting your tailbone slightly backward, lifting the chest up. Now sitting tall to prepare for the Paschimottanasana, keep both your hands on the side. Doesn't matter if your elbow is not straight, depending on the length of your arms, it might be slightly high also, not to worry about it. Keep the hands nice and straight, the spine is straight. Roll the shoulder back and down if it's possible for you, because you're hinging from the right place when you do that. So if you're rounding your back, you're going to round yourself when you go for the forward fold. Keeping the spine straight, holding the position, the spine straight will help you to hinge from the right place. From here, inhale, raise both your hands up, reach both your hands up, really extend through the spine. As you exhale, lean forward. Inhale again, exhale, lean forward. Again, inhale, exhale, lean. So if this is where your place where the spine is straight, stay here. You can use the towel to wrap around your feet, extend through the spine, slightly bend your elbow and lean forward. By now you will start feeling the stretch through the back of the body. So you have to judge yourself and know exactly if that is a pain or deep sensation, and find the edge and stay in that position and breathe. Full inhale, exhale. So try to relax your belly, relax your shoulder and your arm. You're just using the hand to come into the position, and then you're not trying to pull. When you try to pull or pull the belly in, you're actually rounding yourself. Instead, try to release the chest forward, chin away from the throat, and feel the stretch through the back of the body. Eventually, when you come down all the way, you will be able to take your hand outside of the feet and fold. Slowly lift up. Don't lift your hands up. Walk your hand back and slowly come back up. Relax, shake it off. Gentle twist. So we can twist our body to counter that forward fold. So lying down. As you lie down, notice the body. Relax the whole body as you lie down. Now from here, let's twist so that will become your counter pose for the forward fold also. You're going to take your right leg up. Keep the knee bent if you need to. You can place your right foot onto the left thigh and take your right knee over towards your left side and twist this way. When you do this, slightly move your hip towards the center so that your spine remains straight, and then twist. If the hand position is not comfortable for you, take your hand behind the head and then you can turn or just look up. Allow the right knee to come down naturally and stay. Few breaths you're staying here. Then slowly come back to center. Release your leg. Extend your right leg. Move your hip back into the center and relax your hand. To the opposite side, lifting your right leg up. Place your right foot onto place your left foot onto the right thigh and turn the knee towards your side. Again, move your hips slightly to the center so you can align the spine and spread the hand to the side. You can also keep your right hand onto the knee, not pressing down. Keep the hand there. So the weight of the hand is going to press the knee down. So that gives you a deeper stretch onto the lower back muscle through the side of your hip and through the IT band and the side of your thighs. So it is also twisting your spine, giving softness and suppleness into the spine. And breathe. And when you breathe, your diaphragm is pressing down onto the organs, giving massage onto the organs, activating them, allowing them to function smoothly. If it is possible for you to bring your left shoulder down, slowly drop it down without much effort. And from here, come back to the center and release your leg. Straighten both your legs or bring both your feet in and swing your knees side to side to release any tensions from your hips. Yes, one more last bit here before you go for the complete relaxation. Hands onto the side of the body. From here, you're going to slowly roll your hips up. Lift up. You can either stay here, or if it's possible for you to interlace the fingers behind, tuck your shoulders under, press the feet firmly down and interlace the fingers and lift your hip up. This is a great pose for your strengthening your back of the body. So it will also be a back bend for you. We already did few back bends when we did our sun salutation or the sequence. And this is a pose which helps you in many ways. The tucking of the chin helps you to activate your thyroid. Lifting the hip up with the strength of the back of the body help you to strengthen through the back. And also it gives a great stretch for the front side of the body, opening up your chest. It gives a lot of space for the organs in the front side of the body to kind of get good circulation so that it can function smoothly. You can stay here for 5 breaths. Really pressing the heels firmly down. And when you release, slowly relax your hand and slowly bring the hips down. And gently move your knees side to side. And to counter that back bend, bring both your knees closer towards your chest, give a nice hug and bring your forehead if possible towards it. This helps you to really stretch through the back of the body and compress through the front side of the body. And if it allows you, if it feels good for you, or if it's not a stress for your spine, you gently can rock side to side or even rock forward and backward. If this is a stress for your spine, don't do this. This will help you to align the spine and also massaging through the back of your body, your kidneys and also the muscles around the spine. So you're placing the feet down and slowly extend both your legs and take few minutes of relaxation anytime you finish your practice. So that is what helps you to absorb all the benefits of the practice within yourself. You can simply lie down and do the practice, or if you wish to, keep the cushion below the knees. Keep these cushions below the knees. Open the knees to the side, feet together, and slowly lie down. So this will help you to keep the lower back relaxed. Hands can be onto the side, turning the palm up to relax the shoulders. So as you come into the relaxation, gently scan through the body. Every inhalation, you're energizing the body. And every exhalation, releasing all the tensions into the ground. As you stay here, Your muscles are coming back into the natural form, allowing the circulation throughout the body, calming your mind, receiving all the benefits of the practice. Bringing more awareness into your breath, allowing your breath to move naturally. Trying to connect your mind into your breath, or if you have a mantra or any spiritual figure, if you want to visualize that, you can do it so that your mind calms down, your breath relax, your muscles relax, and you will be in a state of total relaxation. You can also breathe into your parts of the body we worked on, breathing into your legs. And as you exhale, relaxing your legs, breathing into your hips, relaxing your hips, breathing into your chest, and exhaling and relaxing your chest. Bringing your awareness to your face, relaxing your facial muscles. Once you feel you have rested enough, and once you feel the body is relaxed, you can give your body a nice stretch, removing that cushion from your back of the knee, feet coming together, and reach both your hands over the head. Press the hand away from you, press your feet away from you. Active stretching, activating the whole body, releasing any muscle spasm. Stretch, hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. And from there you can turn to one side of the body. So if you have done an active practice, you turn towards your right side, rolling your body towards your right side, taking a movement there. And with your closed eye, you will come back into your seat. Any seated pose, use the cushion behind you. You can come back, sit tall, reaching both your hands over the head, extend your spine. As you exhale, fold forward. Calming, relaxing, few breaths here. And slowly lift the chest up and walk your hand back. Thank you for practicing with us. I hope you enjoy the practice. Subscribe our channel and share with your friends and relatives so that they can take benefit of the class also. And most importantly, leave us your comment or always leave us your request so that we can come up with the classes which is going to be beneficial for you, and we can come with more frequent classes as well. Alright? Thank you and be safe and be blessed.